European football fans, welcome to Italy-Serbia final of Group B of here in Lignano Sabbiadoro on this beautiful field at the stadium. A day of the final match between Italy and Serbia for first place of this tournament. The winner, let's remember that the winner of this tournament will play against Denmark next year or Sweden next year, and we'll be here to commentate this game. My name is Vincent Argandizzo, and with me is the general manager of the Italian national team, Mr. Manfredi Leone. And good evening to everybody once again, and we'll wait for the coin toss. Wait for Manfredi to get his headset on. Very emotional moment. We've got a very nice stadium here in Lignano Sabbiadoro, which is a beautiful resort town in the northeast of Italy, and it's become a really a nice capital for football in Italy right now. And we've had many national team games, and we are ready for the coin toss. The captains are coming to the center of the field.
Hello to everybody. Thank you, Vinny, to welcome me on the upper deck here in this stand where we are going to provide some comments on this game. Thanks a lot to our listeners.
And welcome to everybody,
Thanks a lot to our listeners that are connected with us now from the stadium here in Lignano Sabbiadoro. We're almost ready.
Almost ready to go. Very nice tournament. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let's see who will earn the right to play against Team Denmark or Team Sweden.
Absolutely. So this is the game that we are waiting for. Italy beat Israel on Friday 40-10. Serbia beat Switzerland 70-0. Israel got the fourth place, and Switzerland got the third in the afternoon game. But now every eyes is on this game.
Seems like Italy won the toss. They've decided to decline and choose the ball in the second half. They're kicking off from left to right. And, wow, Manfredi, what can we say? An exciting game, great weekend of football in Italy, beginning of September, great start to the worldwide football season.
Yeah, good luck to everybody in this game. I think this is a very nice event, well organized, and placed here in Lignano Sabbiadoro. For Italy, as you know, is a long process, it's a long time. They are working on a 3-year program that tonight has a good and interesting step, a kind of revenge with Team Serbia that beat Italy for a touchdown score in 2015 right here in Lignano Sabbiadoro. So
here we go.
Yeah, we go. Ready for kickoff.
Stefano Di Tunisi ready to kick off to the Serbian national team.
National Serbian team with 2 returners ready. Kick. The kick is gone. The ball bounces on the 10.
Looks like we're going to get a bench return.
On the left, Arturo Morales trying to tackle the guy. Then Giuseppe Della Vecchia got the returner is a 25 yards return. The ball is on a 32 Serbian side. Number
34 of Serbia returned the kickoff.
So it will be exciting.
Yeah, it'll be an exciting game. I hope the fans can forgive us. Maybe the pronunciation of the Serbian last names are a little bit difficult. We'll try our best, and we obviously we have an advantage with the Italian last names.
Yeah, absolutely. So Italy showing a 3-man front D-line with Gennaro Insom and Bernardoni. I suppose Nalle Piaggia is playing the first play.
Zone read
with a 2-yard gain. The ball has been carried by number 28. On the white side,
Diego Gennaro on the tackle. Right away, the captain showed his the old man on the field, but not an old man, but a great football player, made a nice tackle.
Great football player, very well experienced. Serbia with 2 wide receivers on the left, single back. The quarterback is running the ball. Will look
An
like an
option.
option.
And
but
Alberto Galina on the tackle. Very, very good.
yeah, Alberto Galina for a tackle for loss.
Tackle for
with the
loss.
ball 2 yards back will be a 3rd and 7 with the ball on the 30-yard line, 35-yard line. Well, expectations.
Both teams are going to be running a no huddle offense, as we can see.
Yep.
They probably look a lot like themselves, like each other. Very similar in approach. Serbia's back on the trips. I think Italy's putting a little pressure on. The Serbian quarterback completely missed his target. Galina did a nice coverage. Good job by the Italian defense.
Yeah, we saw kind of cover 2 with Mikiti, number 7 on Italian side, showing a blitz. The ball was absolutely underthrown, and we will have a 4th down and 7 yards with the ball still on the 35. Supposedly the Serbian team is going to put a punting team, and it is, with a 3-guy squad protecting as a shield in front of the punter. Punter is kicking the ball right now. Not really long, the punt bounce in a good situation. Number 20 is checking the ball is dead on a 21-yard line. So we will have the first offensive drive for the squad in blue. Italy is coming up.
Team Italy has got the ball on the 20-yard line. It looked like a short punt by the Serbian punter, but it got a good roll for Serbia. We're on the 20-yard line.
So, ready to see Luke Zaradka and his offense on the field. 2 per 2, wide receiver 3 on an empty. No, with Luca Trone has a single back. In the back, 3 left. Actually, Italy shows with a single wide receivers on the boundary side on the right. Luke Zaradka fakes the screen to Luca Trone.
Right away with
Luca
the screen.
Trone, well protected by the line. There's a flag on the field.
Flag. I think we have number 55 offensive lineman with a hold, unfortunately.
Probably pushing the back.
Pushing him. It looked like he clenched the arms too. So
Yeah.
it's it could be a hold or a push in the back.
Yeah, there was a flag thrown where the runner was
We're talking
spotting the ball. Yes.
Talking about holding, yep, number 55, Alessandro Vergani, unfortunately, didn't make the play. It was a hold.
Yep. So the ball goes back. Was a very nice carried out by number 5, Luca Trone, running back, played last season with the Jaguari Torino. So now the ball is on the 22. And is still a 1st down and 9. Nothing changed on the field. Luke Zaradka behind Stefano Chiappini, the center, waiting for the ball. Cornerbacks moving away. Luke throwing the ball and make an incredible catch. Gregorio Barbagallo, player from Elephants Catania, that was able to catch a bouncing ball and keep it safe for a 2nd down and 3.
Gregorio Barbagallo is a sensational athlete, has been with the Italian national team for many years now.
Yes, a very experienced player. Trips right for Italy, actually. 2nd and 3. Showing bleed Serbia. Zaradka faking again.
And here comes the screen again.
Yeah, comes the screen again. The ball is on the left. The ball goes to the running back who runs the ball perfectly, reaching the 44-yard line, the opposite territory.
That was Ricciardulli.
It was Nicolas Ricciardulli, player from Rhinos Milano, MVP of the last Italian Bowl, who won the final versus Giants Bolzano last July. A very interesting player coming from experience in Humboldt State University, California.
A very strong Division III school he was an excellent ball player, and at the college level, one of the most proficient rushers in Division III history.
Fake on Luca Trone. The ball was for Tommaso Finari, intended wide receiver. He caught the ball, not the 1st down, but the ball felt incomplete. So still a 2nd down and 10 with the ball on the 44. Luke Zaradka asking for the ball. The ball is to Luco Trone running into the field, right in the middle, following the line, blocking very well for him. A 5-yard gain, and the ball is on the 39 now. Serbia is showing a 2-man coverage, probably.
Cover 2 or a soft cover 2. And every once in a while, they'll bring up the cornerbacks and put a little bit more pressure on the Italian receivers. Looks like they're rotating into a cover 3 right now.
Yeah, they are looking for the middle. Is trying to reach Richard Dulli. Incomplete. The ball was overthrown, and but the idea was very good to find a spot in between the safety, behind the Mike linebacker. There was not a very good coverage, but unfortunately the ball was a little bit high.
A little bit high,
yeah, and overthrown. 4th down, they go for it. It's 6 yards to go. Luke Zaradka and Richard Dulli in the backfield, 2 wide receivers each side. Luke is a rodeo punt. The quarterback is punting the ball. The ball stays. Giacomo Bonanno tried to stop the ball on the goal line, but he missed the opportunity. So it will be a touchback, and the ball will be Serbia side on the 20. Yeah, this is they fake, let me say this, they go for it, trying to pass the ball, but the quarterback was able to punt, what they call a rodeo punt, or pirate punt, or fake punt, or whatever.
Quick kick, or whatever whatever you want to call it. But
the word you prefer?
Well, you can choose it. We have it all here, Manfredi.
We have it all.
But here we go. Serbia's on the 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
3-man front, D-line. Linebacker showing the blitz. The blitz is gone. The quarterback is running the ball on the left. A flag coming.
I see a big hold from the Serbian line. Our defensive lineman, number 44, was held.
Lukic, the quarterback, runs the ball on his own, trying to find a way. But as you can see by the referee, there is an holding on the O-line. So the ball goes back on the Serbian side, and will be a 2nd down and 20 with the ball on the 10-yard line.
The Serbian offense is having a very difficult time against the Italian defense. Simone Bernardoni, Diego Gennaro, and Giacomo Insomma are doing a very good job up front.
Absolutely. The ball is gone. The running back is trying to find a way right in the middle behind the left guard and left tackle. The gain is more or less 5 yards. Will be a 2nd and 15, and the ball is on the 16-yard line. Actually.
Alberto Gallina on the tackle again. He's having a great first quarter.
Yeah, I talked with the guy before the game, and they are very concentrated and absolutely concerned about the importance of this game. Single back, Serbia with 2 receivers per side. Each side, the quarterback is looking for a screen. A screen comes on the right side, but the Italian squad goes for the ball. It's a
fumble.
And probably the ball is blue. Let's see the call.
Blue, recovered by number 13 of the Italian defense.
Number 13 is Vince Romano. Yeah, linebacker from Lions Bergamo. Very well, very good attitude by the Italian team. The Italian offense now has a spot, an interesting spot, with the ball on the 15-yard line for a 1st and 10, very close to the goal line. It's a good start.
Big break. First quarter. This, finals, you can't make any mistakes. Turnovers are important. This is the very big first break of the game.
Turnovers are important as Luke Zaradka is asking for the ball. The ball is in his hand. He's throwing the ball on the left. It's a quick route outside. Wide receiver catch the ball. Michele Marchini on the ball now. He made a 5-yard.
No, I think
it's incomplete.
Yeah, incomplete.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, look, from our angle, it looked like Marchini had caught the ball.
Well, I was covered by a couple of players, so I suppose the ball was in his hands.
Yeah, it looked like it from this side.
Yeah, sorry for that, our listeners. The ball is on the middle now. Cotrone running the ball, handoff by Luke Zaradka. 2 yards the gain. Will be a 3rd down with the ball right in the middle, and the ball is on the 14-yard line, actually. So, Italy is starting this game with a good attitude, I think.
Yeah, very good defense. The defense is playing excellently. The offense is running some good safe plays. Very good screen actions right away. So we
Ball
got
is to
Zaratka.
Luke Zaratka decides to run himself right in the middle behind the tackle. He got a gain of 6 yards, almost 6 yards,
Yeah.
I think. So the ball now is on the 10-yard line.
And we
it
go
will be a fourth
fourth
down.
down.
And the change, the personal change looks like
Like
for
a field goal, I'm afraid.
Yeah, attempt. Yeah. Stefano Di Tunisi is ready to kick the ball. The holder is Gregorio Barbagallo. Everything is set, waiting for the long snap by Stefano Chiappini. There's an offside. The head linesman is going to the referee. Let's see what the call looks like as an offensive illegal procedure, probably. Well, I end this false start offense, yes. So the ball moves back 5 yards. Not a big deal, indeed.
It shouldn't be a problem for De Tunisi. He's got a very good leg.
Yep.
So
Okay, everything is set again for this attempt. Field goal squad is ready, waiting for the long snap. Gregorio Barbagallo is going to hold the ball to Stefano Di Tunisi. Here comes the snap. Kick, and the kick is
looks good.
Good.
3-0.
So-
That's great.
Italy earns 3 points on the score when time left is 5:49 in the first quarter.
In the first quarter. Very big break for the Italian national team. The defense created a turnover. Offense moved the ball a little bit and was able to capitalize on a field goal.
Absolutely. So we have those 3 points that opens the scoreboard in this first quarter. Now we will see what will be the Serbian attitude in answering this drive after two drive with both offenses unable to score in the first attempt. After the fumble recovered by the defense, Italian defense, Italy field goal had their first 3 points on the score. Now Italy 3, Serbia 0. Two returners ready to catch the ball, kick it off by Stefano Di Tunisi. So, coach, I think they are both aggressive teams, ready for this battle, and
The defense
I expect a very tough game.
The defense has stepped it up. The Serbian defense held up the Italian offense by holding them to 3 points, and the Italian defense created the first scoring opportunity for the Italian national team. Here we go. Looks like we've got a
Yeah, very good kick.
very good kick, a pretty good return, but I think we have a push in the back.
We have, I think, a push him back as well because there's a flag coming from the back of the returner. The kick was good and in a corner as the returner was able to run the ball 25 yards. And after the flag, we will see the call. Push in the back, number 34.
30. Yep,
Serbia.
the second returner that pushed out one of our gunners and pushed him in the back clearly. And the Serbian national team starts in a very deep in Italian territory, about on the, it looks like on the 7-yard line. First and 10.
Yeah, defensive backs are Brian Michitti, Arturo Morara, Federico Forlai, and Giovanni Caccialupi. Linebackers Gallina, Romano, Benoni, and Derioldi for the 3-man front on the D-line. Ready with a single back, Serbian 2 wide receivers per side. There's a million flag coming up.
Looks like a false start, yeah.
False start or delay of game. So the ball is going once again back for half a distance.
Half the distance of the goal. The Serbian offense looks a little bit having a tough time to get rhythm and continuity.
Yep. First down and 13 from the 3-yard line. The ball is in the middle for a long dive with another trick. The ball is out now. Fumble.
Fumble, but I think
The ball is recovered
covered
by
by
a
the
white jersey.
by a white jersey by the Serbian team, which might the fumble itself might have gave them a first down.
Yeah, but I think the first fumble was an attempt to give the ball to a teammate, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, that was different.
Probably the second was a fumble,
Yeah.
an intended fumble. Okay, showing the blitz. The blitz is coming. The ball is in the middle, and the running back is
Stopped
having
right
a
at the
dive.
line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the dive.
Simone Bernardoni on the tackle.
Yeah, the dive comes out with a gain of 1 yard. Will be a second and 10, a second and 9. Sorry.
Second and 9.
Yeah, Simone sealed the gap very well. Simone Bernardoni, number 44,
Excellent.
defensive end on the right side of the defensive line. Excellent job.
Italian defense is really playing well. I mean, very, very solid, very, very efficient. Nice throw by the Serbian quarterback on a quick out.
Yeah, nice throw and very well caught by the number 87 wide receiver on the Serbian roster. We will see the
Third down and about
the
2
name.
yards.
3 and 3 and
Third and 3, a long 2.
coverage, if I'm not wrong, made by Alberto Gallina.
Alberto's really playing a great game. I mean, he's been involved in at least 3 or 4 tackles already in the first quarter.
Number 87 is Stefan Duric. The quarterback
long
has
pass.
Yeah, the
Oh,
pass
just
is
overthrown.
overthrown, out of bounds on the right side of a Serbian offense. Intended wide receiver was running a fade, so we will have a 4th down with a full change of personnel on the field.
That was an interesting call, Manfredi. I think, third and about 3, the Serbian team was starting to move the ball, and they decided to go with a long ball. That was quite a little bit of a risky call. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a little bit risky and probably unconventional, but it's the book is big, so
The book is real big,
pick,
so-
you can pick whatever you need
There we go.
and where you are confident with.
Italian national team shows block punt. The Serbs punt it. Brian McKee,
No, probably Scaramuzza, number 1.
Scaramuzza number
Yep.
1. Yep.
But after a fair catch, so the ball is dead on the 31. I suppose it's a fair catch because I didn't see any sign, but the referees blew the whistle immediately. So looked like was a fair catch, and the ball is on the 30-yard line for a new first down with the team in blue running the offense. Luke Zoratka and the quarterback, Luca Tronet, the running back, is a trips on the left. Motion by the running back. Luke throws the ball to Luca Tronet
screen.
that goes very well on the left for this screen, gaining almost 8 yards. Very well executed.
Very well executed. Great blocking by the offensive line. Zoratka threw a perfect ball, and we've seen this play a few times. And Crotone is very, very tough to stop in the open field.
Absolutely. Trips on the right now.
Second and about.
Single back again. Richard Dooley is
Same
waiting
play
the
to
ball.
Richard
Same
Dooley.
play on the other side. And Nicholas Richard Dooley is stiffing arm to find a way to go out from there. A couple of tackles coming. Let's see if it's a new first down or the ball is still on the back of the stick.
Looks like it's
Umpire Vincenzo Calandrelli now is placing the ball and look like they're
gonna take a measure, I think.
I think they're looking to have a measurement, yes, on the field. Now both linesmen are going into the field in the middle with the referee to check if the ball is over the second stick or not. But probably head linesman Karam Tomac now is going to check the chain and put the clip to make the right measurement. While they're measuring the first down, we can give you some information about the crew officiating tonight. The referee is Gyula Udvardin, the umpire is Vincenzo Calandrelli, the head linesman is Chiara Tomac, the line judge is Attila Zidai, the back judge is Stefano D'Amato, side judge
First
Branko
down.
Peric, and field judge Slobodan Zladojevic. As you said, first down after the measurements. So, they made it very good.
Nice.
From an Italian point of view.
Very good second effort by Richard Dooley. He just didn't stop. It looked like they had him tackled for a loss, but he was able to gain the 2 yards to get the first down.
Well, trips left again, single back. Luke Zaratka with the ball in hands is looking for a wide receiver. The ball is in the middle, kind of screen, but underthrown. Richard Dooley was unable to find a way to get the ball in his hands. So
A lot of pressure
no
by
way.
the
Yeah, a lot
Serbian
of pressure.
defense.
Yeah. But we said this in the previous comment. The Serbian D-line is very, very strong and very, very effective.
Very good athletes on the Serbian side. They play a four-man front, and they're very, very good athletes. And they brought a outside linebacker off the edge, put some pressure on Zaranka.
2nd and 10, play action. The ball is another screen to the left. Tommaso Finati, wide receiver, after
Number
a fake.
82.
Number 82, but not a real gain. Half a yard that moves the down marker to the 44-yard line. I'm sorry, sometimes I'm not sure, but our position is not perfect to see the line on the field.
3rd down and about 9. Zaranka's back to pass. Here comes another screen. This way to Cotrone.
Yeah, right in the middle. Cotrone struggles to
but
go out.
The Serbian defense came up big. I think this.
Yeah, is the screen day?
It's a screen. We've seen about
We've seen
7
a
or
lot
8 screens.
even in the first game.
Yeah,
and
a lot of screens. A lot of screens.
A lot of screens.
Trying to take advantage of the good athletes that the Italian national team has. So that's
and it works. So
it works.
It's okay.
Why not? If you stop it, then if you don't stop it, just keep going to it.
Spread punt, Italian team ready for the ball. Stefano Tunisi kicks now. The ball is high and deep, and then 31 is deciding to leave the ball bouncing outside. No way to touch the ball before the goal line, so it will be a touchback with the ball on the 20.
Giovanni Caccialupi tried to keep the ball in play, but the punt was a little bit too long.
A little bit too long, but very well kicked by Stefano Tunisi. The wind that before was blowing from the south to north, so I mean from the left to right on your screen now is completely calm. The weather is absolutely nice, not too hot tonight here in Lignano Sabbiadoro. Perfect weather to play football.
Great evening for football, Manfredi, and we've got 2 very good football national teams on the field tonight, and we hope that the European fans will like this game.
Yeah, Serbian quarterback running straight to the left to have a 3 yards gain now. He decided to go with the ball straight in front of him.
Vince Romano on the tackle again. Another very good football player that played for the Lions Bergamo and came up with a big play stopping the Serb quarterback.
Andrea Getzi on my side is noting that number 32 on Serbian roster is not playing, even he was on the starting lineup. He played very well Friday, but probably suffering some injury because he's outside without a helmet. Now the Serbians made a first down. Probably they got a new drive with a dive lead by number 28. Yes.
28. We're talking about. I don't know if you found the name yet.
The Serbian roster is not in order, so we have to find numbers. And number 28 I will find him.
Okay, we've got
sometime.
1st and 10.
Yeah, I got it. Mihailo Novakovic.
Quarterback keeps the ball, and the Italian defensive line gets a sack.
Yeah.
Simone Bernardoni, I believe, number 44.
Simone Bernardoni, number 44, got the sack. Sacking the quarterback. First quarter is over right now with Italy leading the game 3-0. Very, very good pressure made by the D-line in this moment.
Excellent play by the defense. I mean, the Italian defense is really superb. I think the experience of Coach Danny Rossi, the defensive coordinator, he does a very good job implementing this three-man line with these excellent linemen that we're talking about, Gennaro, Bernardoni, and Insom.
Yeah, we joke sometimes with Coach Rossi about the philosophy of 3D line front. He's a pure theoretic of this kind of defense. He runs the system very well. So actually we are looking at very interesting results, pressuring the quarterback. Trips right now for Serbian squad. The quarterback's waiting for the ball. The ball is ready to be thrown. The ball comes out now. Right in the middle. No way. The ball is absolutely overthrown. Yes.
Good coverage by Mikiti out in the middle of the field.
Yep.
With support of Federico Forlai.
Yeah, Mikiti understood the ball was overthrown. Decided to slow down a little. Was hit by the wide receiver coming up. But no flags on the play. Everything is set. Will be a third down. Serbia again with 3 wide receivers on the right. Single back.
His defense has really been making the difference.
Yeah, the quarterback is right in the middle trying to run the ball, escaping the pocket. Sack again. Italy is doing his best to keep the ball right there on the line of scrimmage. Well done.
Well done. Good coverage downfield. I was looking at Forlai and Mikiti and Kachalupi's position. Just very, very well played. The Serbian quarterback had nowhere to go.
4th down, 18 yards now the situation. We expect a punt. Punter number 86. Petar Gojic is ready to have the ball. All the defenders on the Italian side are rushing the ball. The ball is kicked. There is a fair catch called by Nicola Scaramuzza, number 1, intended returner. The ball dead on the 20-yard line.
Great punt by the Serbian punter and really pushed back the Italian offense. Let's see how we can start out this second quarter drive.
Yes, let's see. The Italian O-line is Stefano Chiappini, Giulio Romano, Domenico Carroli, Checco Fanti, Alessandro Vergani, the 5 guys on the field. Wide receivers are changing as the running back are doing. So the Italian offense is really able to change a lot of personnel on the field because all players are really equals. Luke Zaradka for a long road on the right. The big attempt.
Very good coverage by the Serbian
to
cornerback.
Stefano Di Tunisi that now is complaining for a kind of pass interference. I don't know. We are really far, but I don't think so.
I don't think so. It looked like he had a very good inside position.
Yeah,
there was a little was a little contact.
Yeah, but as quite normal, I think.
Yes.
While you are running, covering your guy, so you can have some touches. Trips left again.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Luke Zaradka looking
Back
for
to
the
pass.
open wide receiver. A
Here
screen to
comes-
Richard Dulli. That goes out. Goes on the stick. He's on the side. On the right, he runs 20 yards more to have the 48. Yes, the ball is on the 48.
Richard
Very,
Dulli.
very well done.
Very, very. These screens are incredible. The Team Italy is setting them up perfectly. The offensive linemen are going downfield, and Richard Dulli is a great athlete, and he's doing the rest.
Absolutely, absolutely. Richard Dulli is doing very well his job now. We have Paolo Biancalana, Podavite, and Tommaso Finadri as the trips on the left. Single back with Richard Dulli motion again. The ball is to him, and now Zaradka is running the ball on the right side, throwing a fade to Stefano Di Tunisi that goes
Just
jumping,
slightly overthrown.
slightly overthrown. Yes.
Could have been a touchdown. It looked like it was going to be 7. The play was very well set up. Manfredi.
Yeah.
Looked like we are going to have a screen on this side. Zaranka went back, rolled to the other side, and looked deep for the Tunisian.
For the Tunisi that was trying a jump to get the ball in his hands. No way to have this, and so it will be a second down. There are some discussions between the official squad. The referee is coming in the middle. Holding. Oh, there is a defensive holding. That makes a new first down.
Yeah, no first down for Italy.
They call a holding on the wide receiver, so the penalty is applied on the spot. That moves the ball a lot.
About 25, 30 yards. I think now they're going back.
Yeah.
I think they made a little bit of a mistake here.
Yes, depends what spot they are looking for to apply the penalty.
It's first down and
it's for sure it's first down.
first down.
Now
and
the ball
10.
is on the 32. Considering the last line of scrimmage was on the 48, I don't know what's the official call.
I don't
is.
know the mathematics on that one. That is
No,
a
the
little
ball
bit
is
different.
still coming up and down. So the right call probably is 10 yards from the previous spot to have the ball actually on the
Exactly.
42. Okay.
Oh well, that's okay. That everybody can make mistakes.
Everybody.
Coaches, players, referees, TV announcers, everybody.
Overall. Let me say overall.
Everybody.
Everybody and two of us first.
We're the head of the list, Manfredi. Anyway, here we go. First and 10.
First and 10, the position is the 42 yards line in Serbian territory, with Italy showing a trips a trips left. Scaramuzza on the other side, the wide receiver, Finadri, Podavita, Biancalana on the left. Same O-line, Richard Uliet, Zaratka in the backfield. Waiting the ball ready.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what's happening. Italian offense should be a no huddle, and is a no huddle indeed.
But something has gone wrong because
Something has
everybody's
gone
looking
wrong.
at the bench.
Probably officials are waiting the stats to confirm the position on the field.
Okay, here we
Okay.
go. Ready to play.
42 yards line, first and 10, Italy. Serbian territory, Zaratka with Richard Uli in the Italian backfield.
Looks like Zaratka checked out.
Zaratka check, gets the ball right now, is throwing the ball very deep for a great catch! For a great catch by Podavite, who made a
Incredible
excellent catch.
Incredible catch.
With the
Incredible
ball
catch.
on the 6. He got a huge first down, moving the chain towards the goal line. What a job.
Wow. The Italian team, national team set up the play, and he real hard fake it to the inside, and then went back to the flag. And nice pass by Zaranka.
Nice pass and nice catch. Luke Zaratka once again on the ball. He decided to run outside, looking for the corner. What the intended wide receiver, Tommaso Finadri,
Finadri
is on the
on the
pylon. Touchdown.
Touchdown by Finadri. Great play by the Italian national team. Great play, great drive.
So the score goes to 9 points Italy, 0 Serbia. Very nice drive made by the Italian offense, able to go on the goal line with a couple of very nice passes with good completions by our wide receivers. Now Stefano Tunisi on the ball for the PAT kick. Ready for snap, the ball is down, but the flag probably delay of game. So, Coach, what do you think about this last drive?
Wow, very, very articulate. Zaranka really took control of it. The penalty did hurt the Serbian defense, but I think the difference was that Zaranka had, instead of we showed screen a little bit. Now we went downfield. So that, I think the Serbian defense was waiting for more screens, but at the end of the day, we went deep.
Very well done. The ball is back 5 yards. Legal procedure probably on the offense with a PAT before. Now Stefano Antunes is going to kick again. The ball is going to be snapped right now by Stefano Chiappini. The kick is good, I think. So yes, 7 point. That goes the scoreboard to 10-0. So Italy leading the game. 10-0. Italy leads the game versus Serbia. And now we will see what Serbia will do to recover the situation when the clock is with 9 minutes and 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Interesting game, a lot of intensity.
A lot of intensity, very hard play by the defense, by both defenses. The Italian team has shown much more consistency on offense. The Italian defense is superb tonight. Very, very sound, and they have 11 players on the football almost all the time.
Total offense on the Italian side is 142 yards in 18 plays, with a record of 9 completion on 14 attempted. Stefano Di Tunisi ready to kick the ball. The ball is kicked now deep and on a corner while the receiver is catching the ball, returning the ball. Benoni is trying to tackle. The tackle comes by number 2, Alex Ferrari, that made an excellent job in tackling the returner and leaving the ball on the 20 yards line.
Alex Ferrari, young linebacker, excellent football player, comes down on special teams, did an excellent job on the tackle. 1st and 10.
Alex Ferrari that plays on the Giants Bolzano team. Again, 3-man front.
Excellent special teams play.
Yeah, excellent special teams. Very well done. Coached by Kimewe, who goes our best regard. And coached on the game by Franco Berardi. Now we have a nice catch with the number 87.
The Serbian wide receiver, Stefan Duric.
Very well picked by the quarterback on the 40-yard line. Then tackled by the Italian defenders is a huge first down.
Huge first down, giving a little bit of oxygen and rhythm to the Serbian national team. Quarterback rolled out very well, broke contain, and did an excellent job.
Vince Romano tackling with Alberto Gallina, the rusher, the ball carrier in Serbian. The ball is not a fumble because was down by contact.
Yeah, was whistled dead.
So was that the ball, and the gain is 1 yard on this play. Will be a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. Great play by Gallina and Romano. They're just tearing it up. They're very, very good linebacker combination with Benoni on the outside. And Eroldi on the outside. They're doing a very, very good job.
The ball is ready to be thrown by the quarterback. Very good selection of the second stick on the chain. That means that Serbia has a new first down with the ball on the 44. An outside route for the wide receiver that was really able to be open and catch the ball before going outside the field.
The Serbians are starting to pick a little bit on the Italian cornerbacks that are playing a soft coverage. The Serbian running back has got the ball.
Number 28.
28, the small running back, but very fast, very strong. 2nd and about 5.
Novakovic,
is
who runs very well around right tackle for a 6-yard gain, will be a 2nd and 4. Now we have the ball again in the middle with Novakovic, but Diego Gennaro and another linebacker coming from the mid tackled the running back for a 1 yard gain probably.
Third down and about 2 yard line. No, third and 2.
Now our directors are giving us the information that number 32 and number 6, Soldo Davor and Mihailo Josovic, running backs on the Serbian national team, are out, probably injured. They are not playing actually. Quarterback is throwing the ball for a screen on his right side, but Vince Romano is there and he stops Novakovic
Very
with
good tackle up on the open field by Vince Romano.
terrific job done by Romano.
Vince Romano, very good athlete. That's been had a very nice season with the Lions Bergamo this year.
Yeah, smart guy, very sympathetic, a nice athlete to have on your team, and a very skilled linebacker in the Mike position. Serbia.
Fourth down, Serbia goes. Italy's bringing the heat. We got single coverage. And the Serbians just dropped the ball. It was on the money, and the receiver dropped the ball.
Arturo Morara tried to throw himself to touch the ball. Fortunately for Italy, the wide receiver dropped the ball, so will be a 1st and 10. Italy with the ball on the 39-yard line on Italy territory. So this game looks like very intense.
Very intense, very strong game. The Serbian offense seemed like they weren't moving the ball, came back with a pretty good drive. Unfortunately for the Serbian team, the ball was dropped. Here comes Team Italy. Team Italy put together a great offensive drive. And Zaranka with a long pass on first down.
Intercepted.
Yeah. Intercepted.
Yeah, Zaranka tried to escape on his left when he found Podavite deep open outside, but the ball stayed too much in the air, making possible for the defensive back on the Serbian side to intercept the ball. So it's
Serbian ball again.
It's a kind of ping pong game.
Yeah, they're
with the ball going up and down.
The Serbians had a turnover. Now Team Italy has a turnover. So we're big break for the Serbian team. Ball is deep in the Serbian territory around the 20-yard line. Let's see what kind of drive they can put together this time.
1st and 10. Lukic ready to have the ball from the center. The ball comes, is a handoff to the running back that goes in the middle for a couple of yards.
To number 28.
Yes, Novakovic that sets a 2nd and 9 with the ball on the 26. Both teams are playing their best, so they're trying to stay in the field and keep the game absolutely alive, especially Serbia that is down by 10 points. Fake on play action. The ball is on the center in the middle. The wide receiver, number 87, once again, Stefan Duric, runs a drag to catch the ball in the seam between curl and flat and have a gain of 6 or 7 yards. It will be a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. The Serbian team once again is starting a little drive. Let's see what happens. Italian team is defense is not being as reactive as they were in the first quarter, but they have not given up any points, and I think the Serbian team has a little problem on offense and calls timeout.
Now crucial situations that lead Serbian coaching staff to call timeout. Coach Atkins is in the middle of his players discussing what to do for the next play, because in a situation like this, a 3rd and 3 in this field position can be important to make the best and try to have a new 1st down to move the chain, because a loss can be crucial for Serbia in this situation. We are
4 minutes and 25 seconds in the second quarter. There's There's been a lot of football. There's been a fast-moving game. Teams are playing very well. Let's see what happens with this very important 3rd and 3 call.
Crucial time, crucial moment for both teams on the field. Both squads are on the line of scrimmage again, ready to play this 3rd and 3 down. Italy still with a 3-man front. Serbia showing 3 wide receivers, 2 wide receivers each side, a single back. Lukic asking the ball to the center, ball ready, faking the pass, throwing the ball outside as an incomplete to the intended receiver, number 84, Tihomir Todorov.
Italy brought Benoni and Galina from the outside to put pressure on the quarterback, and he had to give up the ball, or else was very close to getting a sack.
So we will have a 4th down and 3 that supposedly Serbia will punt the ball as the punter is coming into the field. The punter is number 86, Petar Gojic, protected by 3 Shields men right in front of him. The ball comes a little bit high. The ball is kicked deep in the middle. Scaramuzza is controlling the ball. He decides to don't catch the ball. The ball is untouched now, touched by the Serbian squad that leaves the ball on the 5-yard line, 6-yard line. Not a very good position.
No,
for
not a
Italian
good
team.
position. Maybe if we can complain about something during the game, that maybe the punt return has not been very effective today for the Italian national team. Scarabunza has not been very sure on fielding these punts. So it's put Italy in deep positions a few times.
Yeah, something to work on in the halftime. Now with 4 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock, Italy is playing 1st and 10 with the ball on the 6. Change comes. Probably Italy is setting a tight end formation. Yes, double tight end to protect the ball in this situation. Zratka asking for the ball. Richard Dooley runs in the middle, intended to go on the left for a kind of off tackle. I think they don't have any gain. Will be a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. The Serbian, like we were speaking in the pregame, the Serbian team is very, very, very large up front. The defensive line is very strong, very tough to run between the tackles.
Yes, is one of the best pieces of this defense, the D-line. Richard Dooley now is running the ball on the right. He tried to go us out, turning the corner, but no way, not more than a couple of yards.
Serbian defense filled in very well. The secondary came up, and linebackers filled to stop Richard Dooley. Richard Dooley really gained a lot of those yards on his own.
Yes, absolutely. This defense is very, very strong and well prepared to contain the outside. There's also a flag on the field. The penalty is against Italy and declined. So, for what we saw from the referee, and the box is going to the previous spot, will be a 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. Let's see what the Italian national team comes up with.
Now Luke Zaradka is
Looks like we're going to call the Italian national team call timeout.
Yeah, it's complaining for something. We can see from here Coach Davide Giuliano trying to communicate with the team in the middle of the field, screaming something, adjusting headsets. Now the ball is moved, probably was a wrong application before. Everybody is
Now,
screaming
now,
on both
now the
sides.
Serbian sideline is screaming.
Everybody's screaming on the
Everybody's
field.
upset, and it was a
But the
quick
end-
toss to Richard Dooley, and the Serbian team just stopped him cold.
Yeah, at the end of the game, the ball is still there.
It's still there.
Almost in the same
It
position.
was kind of like in the afternoon game where we repeated a punt about 5 times.
Yeah.
So that's,
on our left.
sometimes it happens.
Sometimes it happens. But what we have now is a 4th down and 11 in a not a very nice situation.
Deep in Italian
Yeah.
territory. Yeah.
The ball is on the 40-yard line. Stefano Hitunis is ready to kick a spread punt. The ball is ready to come. Here we
Nice
are.
snap by
Nice
Capini.
snap and good kick. The returner
Return.
catch the ball immediately. Very well done with a 7-8 yards return. Then stopped. But Serbia has the ball in a very good position.
Very
don't
good. It's really the first time today that the Serbian team has the ball in this deep of a position.
And they have 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock.
Very, very,
make
very,
something.
very combative game. Very, very high emotional game at this time.
Yeah, everybody on the field wants to do the best to win the game. So let's see what happened with Serbia. Single back, 2 wide receivers each side. The quarterback deals with a bad snap and a sack from the defense. The referees are not blowing the whistle with the 3rd tackle by Alberto Gallina. Before was Vince Romano and Simone Bernardoni that made impossible for the quarterback to go out with the ball. That result in a tackle for loss and a 2nd down and 12.
This defense has really played well. I mean, has really created a scoring opportunity for Italy and has held Serbia in check for the whole game except for one drive.
Absolutely right. Quarterback with the ball in hand. Lukic looking for the outside. Number 87 is the intended receiver. No good. The ball is incomplete. Stefan Duric was unable to catch the ball, and will be a 3rd.
Defense very well by Benoni, number 47, who basically interrupted the route and was able to break down the timing.
Yes, very well done by the Italian defense. Now Serbia is looking the sideline to have indications by the coaching staff for the next play.
Second down.
Second down. The ball. There is a flag on the field.
There was a flag on the field, which
the ball goes back 5 yards. Probably a legal procedure.
could be.
be
It's an
something
interesting
about,
call that
Nope, it's okay.
pushed back the Serbians a little bit. So we got about a second and about 20 right now.
4 wide
I'd say.
receiver outside, and the quarterback underthrowing the ball is incomplete again. And this is good for the Italian defenders. Number 88 is the wide receiver Marco Maric.
Marko Maric, and defensed very well by the Italian secondary.
Italian secondary that is doing his best actually to keep the coverage absolutely effective, like in the last play we saw. So Serbia now again with the 2 per wide receiver each side, single back, Lukic with the ball, throwing on the right. The wide receiver is still Marko Makic. That is tackled by Giovanni Caccialupi, number 16. The gain is important because we have almost 10 yards and will be a 4th down and 7.
4th and 7. It'll be interesting to see what the Serbians are going to decide to do.
Marko Maric
Looks like
made
they're
the
going to go
loss.
for a field goal.
Yes, what will be your call in a situation like this?
Well, it depends on the kicker. I mean, if the kicker has enough leg, I would definitely try to put a score on the board by the end, before the end of the half. So probably a good call.
Darko Klasan, the kicker, ready for field goal. The ball is short and out.
Short, no good.
Short and out.
And we risked a penalty. Italian defense looked like almost was about to jump, but the outside edge player caught himself in time.
Shorten out the kick. 46 seconds left on the clock for the first half of this game, for the first place of international qualifier European Championship Group B1 with Italy and Serbia on the field.
Well, it would be very good if Italy could put a score on the board, because we start out the third quarter with the ball in our hands. So that's
yes,
it'd be very good to start a long drive.
Luke Zaradka to Michele Marchini that catches the ball and goes out immediately out of bounds to stop the clock. So we will have 30. It's not out probably because the clock is still running. Now the clock is stopped. 28 seconds left, and
from our perspective, it looked like he was out of bounds, and 4 or 5 seconds were taken off the clock.
I was quite sure, so probably the clock must be adjusted, adding 5 seconds. Let's see what's the official call. There is also a timeout called by Italian coaching staff. Probably Coach Giuliano heard you asking for a score.
Oh, yeah, I'm asking for a score. I'd like to go up by at least, maybe 13, 17, and then have the ball in the third quarter, then, be in the driver's seat from there. But it's a very, very strong, complicated game. The Serbians have been playing very, very hard. The Italian offense is doing a fine job, but they're playing against a very tough defense.
Absolutely, the game is absolutely interesting. Very, very well played by both teams. Italy now is stepping back on the field. Let's see what are changes in the personnel. Marchini, Finadri on the left side. I'm not able to see the wide receivers on the other side. Richard Ulli in the backfield with Luke Zaradka. Ball ready. Comes the snap. Yes, I think on the right side of the O-line, probably the guard.
The guard,
because the D-line was complaining for a false start. Well, doesn't change too much, but no, the defense is charged by the penalty.
Yeah, I think the defense made contact with the offense. That's
probably.
That's why the offensive lineman basically kind of caught the defensive lineman.
Good for Italy. So single back with Richard Ulli again behind the center and Luke Zaradka waiting for the ball. A blitz shown by the outside linebacker, number 3, on the right side of the offense, the Italian offense. Zaradka adjusts his teammates, asking the ball again. The ball comes, Zaradka draws in the middle, having the first down, slipping down. So, huge first down, and clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
21 seconds left. Italian national team takes another timeout. They got one more timeout left. And Zaradka did a very nice job. He saw the receivers were covered downfield and just slipped and got the first down. Very smart football player.
Yeah, very well done. The selection, the call, and Zaradka was absolutely smart in having the first down and running into the middle as a draw, and then going down to stop the clock after the first down, protecting himself. So Italy will have first and 10 with the ball on the 43. And 21 seconds left. Italy is leading 10-0. Interesting game.
Interesting game. What we said before, I think it would be very good if Italy could put some points on the board before the end of the half. The Serbian team is playing very smart football on defense, containing a very powerful Italian offense. And let's remember the great job that the Italian defense is doing right now.
Luke Zaradka with the ball for a deep pass to Paolo Biancalana, overthrown. Paolo Biancalana probably didn't believe he was able to catch the ball and decide to
He kind of,
give up.
unfortunately, he gave up on the ball. If he would have ran under it, he would have. He'd still be running for a touchdown. I think. Same, Manfredi.
Yeah, Paolo Biancalana, very well experienced wide receiver, also on the flag national team squad that is going to play the World Championship in Miami in 2 weeks. Zaratka ready for the snap. Ball in his hands, looking for a wide receiver.
Here comes the
That
screen
ball is in
again.
Screen comes the screen again with Richard Dooley, tackled after a 6-yard carry. And timeout again, Team Italy, probably the last one. And 5 seconds on the board. Clock is running. No, it's not running, but time left is so short.
So, Manfredi, what would you do?
Hail Mary pass.
I'm a little bit more conservative. We got the ball in the second half. I think I'd just say, okay.
Well, it's always the way you are confident with your players and
Yeah,
your
that's
game
true
plan.
too. I mean,
So-
we're doing it from up here.
From the upper deck, everything
It's
is
easy.
easier.
It's very
yeah,
easy.
absolutely. But I think Italy can set an empty situation and try to go with verticals. Even Serbia defense can cover very well with a quarters coverage. And well, I think that score something now would be very important for Italy, and that I think that's what they are trying to do now.
Maybe put the ball in Richard Dooley's hands in the middle of the field and have him create. That might be a good idea too. Oh, screen to the.
Screen with Marchini
Okay.
doesn't go very well.
It's the end of the half.
And the half. So
Wow, good game.
good game,
Good
absolutely
game.
good game.
Keeping the fans here. Very, very exciting game. Great job by the defenses.
Yeah, both defenses were very sharp. Italian offense was more effective than Serbian one. We had a score of 10 points. Team Italy 0 points. Actually, Serbia, with Italy leading the game after 2 quarters. A very interesting game, very important for the Italian national program. Who wins this game will achieve a spot to compete against Denmark probably next year, and then 2018 European Championship in Berlin, Germany. So, Coach, we are going to expect more and more in the second half.
Well, I think the second half is going to be very exciting football. We'll see in the second half. I would say that the defenses have really played a very, very good game. I mean, if honestly speaking, I think the Italian defense and the Serbian defense are both, as a whole, the MVPs of the game right now because they've been really controlling the game. The Italian national team had a few tough breaks with the offense. It could have been a larger score.
We have a total offense, Italy 27 plays, 155, Serbia 27 plays, 94 yards gain, with an average for Team Italy of 5.7 yards and 3.5 the average for Serbia. Interesting stats. So we can leave you just 10 minutes and we will back soon for the second half from Coach Vincent Argondizzo.
Have a quick beer or a quick Coca-Cola and come back to the computer. We're going to have a very good half of football coming up.
And Manfredi Leone, our best regards. We will be back soon. Welcome back from Lignano Sabbiadoro. Italy and Serbia playing the first place game here for the national tournament qualifying Group B for the European Championship. Manfredi Leone on the microphone and Coach Vincent Argondizzo on my side commenting for you, dear listeners and viewers, this interesting game that Italy is leading 10-0.
Great game, great physical game. A battle between the offensive defensive line of both sides. The defenses have been playing very, very well. Luke Zaranka, excellent first half, except for one small blemish. 12 for 19 and one interception, but had a very good half. The Serbian team, on the other hand, had a very crucial fumble deep in the Serbian territory. The Italian offense capitalized right away and put up 3 very important points that might be the difference at the end of this game.
Absolutely. Now some information about the stats on the defensive side. Serbian side, number 31, Zach is leading the list with 3 solo and 2 assists for a total of 5. And on the Italian side, Alberto Gallina with 3 solo and 4 assists, and Simone Bernardoni with 4 solo and 1 assist are leading the defensive group, the defense unit. Everything looked like ready for the kickoff in the second half. Italy decided to defer the decision in the second half to have the ball now. And returners are ready. 3 on the Italian side. The ball is kicked. The ball goes very deep. The attempt was made by Paolo Biancalana, number 87, results in a touchback. So the ball will be on the 20.
First and 10 on the 20-yard line. Both teams had a little time to do some adjustments at halftime. Let's see what the Italian national team will come out in the first series in doing.
Yes, Italian offense that made an interesting job. Well done. Luke Zaradka is still on the field with Luco Trone on the side to play a single back offense. And Luco Trone is running right in the middle, straight ahead for a terrific gain of 8 yards, moving the ball and the down marker towards the 29-yard line for a second down and 2 yards.
Luca Trone is a very hard runner, very north and south, just steps up into the hole and gets all what he can get.
Again, Luco Trone to first down, gaining 5 yards. The chain is moving, and Italy is saying, Serbia, we are back here to play our playbook and to run the ball at the best we can. Serbian defense is very, very massive and has done a terrific job in containing the offensive plays. But now whistle is stopping the ball. Let's see what the call is. Trying to get the handoff, and was a hit. Probably a late hit, an intended late hit by the defense.
Very physical game, Manfredi, and
indeed,
it's a surprise that tempers haven't flared a little bit more. But teams are both very under control, looking to advance to a very, very important game next year against Denmark.
4 men front for the defense, Serbian team, 2 receivers each side, Italy, Luco Trone in the back, Luke Zaradka looking for the wide receiver, and Tommaso Finadri made a fantastic
incredible
catch
by Finadri in the middle of 2 defenders.
Yeah, on the opposite shoulder.
Wow, what a play. What a play. Even if it was for a minimal gain of a yard, but it was a very, very athletic feat.
Second and 11. Now with the ball on the 32. Luke Zaradka still behind the center.
Checking over the defense.
Checking the defense. Some motion and rotations on the defense.
And Serbia calls a timeout.
Serbia calls a timeout. 2 coaches are discussing some adjustments on the sideline look like they are not really concerned about the call. Now Coach Atkins joined a defensive coordinator to check the set for the next plays. They're showing two coverage with cornerbacks switching between man and
Man
zone.
and zone, yeah.
But if Italy attacks with verticals, spreading wide receiver, I think that
It's very hard
defensive
to
backs
cover, yeah.
will have a hard time covering a kind of offense like this. Davide Giuliano is implementing since a long while the I-Ride system, and after a long camp, the Italian team looks like to have all clear about both offensive and defensive playbooks. Luke Zaradka still on the behind the center, ready to play 2nd and 11. Richard Dooley with the ball in the hands, in the middle. He jumps out a tackle. He made a terrific job to go out and turn around to have a 4-yard gain that lead Italy to a third down and 8.
Richard Dooley is an amazing athlete. I mean, he is incredible. It took 6 tries to get him down on that play.
Yeah, it's really fast. Actually, he has 5 carry and 4 yards. I don't know.
Going around
once
and-
again, he's running the ball on the right, flowing with the blockers, but the gain is not enough to have another first down. So squads are changing personnel. Italy will punt next play.
Serbian defense stepped it up. It's very, very difficult to get around and also on this Serbian defense. They are very physical and very athletic.
Absolutely. Stefano Tunisi ready to kick the ball. The snap comes perfect.
Oh, almost blocked. And here's a penalty.
Yeah, will be a penalty on the kicker. I think the referee is going. Yes, there's a flag right. Stefano Tunisi is.
And he's hurt.
Stepping.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Like he's very deeply hurt.
We hope he'll be okay.
Hopefully. And
Looks like Italy's going to have the ball
yeah,
back.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I think so because the flag is absolutely clear. There is another flag on the deep field on the 30-yard line on your left. So there is a discussion between the referee and the line judge to establish what the call is. Now comes the umpire, Mr. Calandrelli, that is talking to the referee, Mr. Udvardi from the Hungarian Federation. So the
It'll be
application.
interesting to see.
Well,
on
it
what they
depends because
applicate.
the roughing the kicker is before
Yes.
the change of possession. The other penalty must be after. So the application can be on both spots.
We have 2 fouls on the play. First, personal foul, roughing the kicker, receiving team number 21.
So we have a roughing the kicker.
Penalty and an automatic first down. After the play was over, we have a personal double foul, kicking team number 20.
Okay, the second penalty is on a dead ball. So the application must be first down Italy and then the ball move back for the other dead ball foul, a personal foul on during the punt return.
4 more downs for the Italian offense, which stalled a little bit on this drive, but this is a good opportunity. I mean, Serbia came with a block punt, with trying to block the punt with a lot of pressure from the outside, but obviously not very disciplined and caught a very, very crucial penalty.
So Luke Zaradka and his offense can come out on the field again. And now we have a 1st and 10. Richard Dooley had the ball and he's running, trying to go in first and then outside. But
Didn't go anywhere.
yeah, The momentum lead Richard Dooley for a no gain rush, or a slightly tackle for loss that results in a 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11, and Serbian defense is playing a very physical game. But Richard Dooley is up to now they haven't they've stopped them just this half. So
Flags. Probably
number 79.
an offside, and offside charge to the Italian left tackle, number 79. The ball is moved back.
Domenico Caroli
with experience in the U.S. And now the ball is on the 35, almost 35 for a 2nd down and 15. Serbia is showing some blitzes.
Here comes
the screen. The screen is to Gregorio Barbagallo that crosses very well the field with a gain of 10 yards, moving the down marker to a 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 5 position with the ball on a 44. Italy that strongly would have another opportunity to move the ball towards the Serbian goal line. Zaratka escaping, another screen. The screen is to Luca Trone that gets the 1st down and now crosses the field, running on the opposite side, on the left, in the middle. Now it's fantastic job.
What a play.
Great
Cotrone
job.
is just very, he has a huge heart, never stops pumping his legs, and all those extra yards were really good part. Offensive line was downfield, but it was all Luca Trone.
Yeah, it looks like that Serbian defenders are not really understanding how the screen develops in the last situations, allowing Italy to gain some, and the ball is in touchdown!
What a play!
What a play! What a play!
Incredible! What a play!
The deep pass bounces a couple of times between the defender and number 82. Tommaso was Michele Marchini, number 88, that was able to save the ball after a couple of bounce without the ball bouncing on the ground and keeping it alive and scoring an incredible touchdown. Number 88, Michele Marchini from Dolphins Ancona. What a wide receiver.
What a wide receiver. I mean, Michele is got a huge heart. He's a great athlete. He he kept his eyes on the football, on the ground, on his back, and still made the play. Incredible.
Wonderful job. Wonderful job. Italy scores again. Stefano Lituni is now ready to place the kick after touchdown. Ball is ready. Long snap comes. Kick the ball and score.
Kick is good.
Kick is good. 17-0. Italy setting the game.
Nice pass by Zaranka, and of course, what a phenomenal effort by Michele Marchini. We saw two very good plays, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely.
One by Cutrone, and then right away the long bomb to Michele Marchini, who just made an NFL play. Let's say that.
Yeah, absolutely. Michele Marchini that now has 3 receptions and 38 yards, 1 touchdown. Terrific job by the Italian wide receiver. Incredible. In the receiving stats, Cotrone is leading with 4 and 45 yards. Richard Dooley 3 per 62. Marchini 3 per 38. And Tommaso Finadri 3 per 12. Very well done by the Italian offense. Now Italy is leading 17-0.
Kickoff by Stefano Di Tunisi, which
Yes.
looks like he recovered from the hit he got on the punt.
Yes, he recovered very well. We saw a couple of jump dive on the open field with some complaints by Danilo Bonaparte, I think, that probably got a push in the back.
No flag on the play. Anyhow, the ball is on the 21 yards line after the kickoff return. Now Serbia must make something to stay in the game.
Has to make something happen. It's 17-0. It can be, if Italy gets on the board right away again, it could, it could go, it could start heading towards a blowout.
3 men from the D-line in the Italian side, 2 wide receivers each side. The quarterback from the Serbian side is throwing the ball very deep. There's some contacts, but the ball is absolutely overthrown. So we saw a flag.
It's kind of a generous flag, I think. There was a lot of contact.
There was a lot of contact, absolutely.
Maybe the ball was not receivable, Manfredi.
I think so. I think the ball was 5 yards overthrown from the point of view we are. So let's see if the call is an pass interference, charge it to defense or whatever. Yes, the defense has been charged by a pass interference, charged to Giuseppe Della Vecchia, number 24. There was a lot of contact, but
There was. Yeah, I think.
I don't know if this contact affected really the ability of the wide receiver to catch this ball, but
Very difficult.
very difficult to
tell from our
judge, and
standpoint.
we are very far from the point where the penalty was thrown, the flag was thrown, so good for this, and first and 10, good opportunity for Team Serbia to move the chains. Single back again, ball on the 38 Serbian territory. Quarterback that's throwing the ball deep on the right, wide receiver number 88. A little bit disturbed by Arturo Morara, coverage number 43. The wide receiver was able to catch the ball, but
just dropped it.
Simply
dropped it.
Marko Maric probably disturbed by the try placed by Arturo Morara to impede him to have the ball in hands. Finally, the ball was dropped, so will be resulting incomplete and will be a 2nd and 10.
Looks like the Serbian quarterback has a little bit. They're playing a little bit differently this half.
Another couple of flags in the field while the wide receiver number 17 was running a drag in the middle of the seam between short and deep zones. But
I think one of the Serbian receivers was complaining because he got tackled before the ball.
Yeah,
when he was running his route. Yep. By Benoni, number 47.
Yes. Let's see what the call is. Yeah, you were right. Holding charger to Andrea Benoni, number 47, probably because of contact during the route as the wide receiver was trying to be open. That moved the ball. But yes, moved the ball for a first down, so chains is moving, and the ball is on the 46 yard line, Serbian side. With a single back again, and the ball right in the middle, the running back number 28, Novakovic, that goes for a dive that makes a huge gain, almost 7 yards.
2nd down and 7. Game is starting to heat up a little bit, Manfredi. See, there's a lot of tempers on both sides.
Yep.
Flaming up a bit.
Yes, absolutely. And Serbia wants to try something to score because now in the third quarter for them can be very important. Quarterback throwing the ball very well to number 87, wide receiver. Italian guy, Andrea Benoni again, was tackling outside the field, but really was just wrapping hands. Now he's suffering something on
Looks like he twisted his ankle.
yeah, left ankle, probably because of some part of the field not perfect. Now is stepping out. Probably there is Alex Ferrari in to relieve him, to relieve Andrea Benoni on the outside linebacker position. Doctors are coming to help the player coming out. Everything is set. First down, Team Serbia. Well done. The reception. Number 87 was Stefan Duric. That made possible the game.
Duric has been the main target for the Serbian quarterback all game long.
Yeah, he has 4 reception per 42 yards. Quarterback still throwing the ball. This time is number 84, who runs an outside pattern. The player is Tiomir Todorov.
I hope that it's not the penalty. I think that
Yeah, now the game is
Really heated
warming a little bit.
it's warming up, and they got another penalty here. Yeah, face mask. Yeah,
Yeah, now I don't understand. Italy is leading the game with 17 points to nothing. And they must.
we gave up
stay
45 yards on penalties just this drive.
in a drive. So this is something that can affect the Italian.
35,
national team.
sorry.
So we'll say that's football. First and 10.
First
The
and
ball is
10.
on the 20. Serbia trying to follow the wave. The ball is in the middle. The number 28 is running the ball. But there is a stripping. The ball now is on the blue hands. Incredible what happened. And Brian Mikiti stripped the ball from the hands of the Serbian. Now they are fighting for the ball. Very well done defensively.
Incredible play by Michiti.
Absolutely.
Very, very good play. He just came up. I mean, it looked like the Serbian running back was going to the end zone. Safety came up and just stripped the ball.
Stripped the ball perfectly, and now the ball is on blue hands for a first down and 10 on the 5 yards line. Mikiti, who has a deep Italian ancestry, is a double citizenship player that plays actually in Germany for the Schwäbisch Hall Unicorns. They won the South Division Championship yesterday, and he was really happy as the other guys with a double passport to join the team. Made a nice job. Now the ball is for our running backs that is not able to go out from the line of scrimmage, but the ball is still on the field. Is not a safety as some Serbian players were calling for.
Now the forward progress was before the end zone, so
Yeah, absolutely.
so it was not at all close. So
Yeah,
incredible play, incredible
Incredible
play,
play.
by
Incredible
Michiti.
play. And now the ball is still on the ground with another carry by running back. I wasn't able to.
It's Cotrone.
Cotrone, number 5. That gains a couple of yards. Will be a 3rd and 8.
Third and 8. Yeah, very tough area of the field. This game is becoming
What's your call in this
wow.
situation?
Close your eyes and pick one, Coach. That's
Okay,
about it.
Okay. Very good. Zaradka waiting for the snap. Check it again. Italy sideline calling. Checking the defense. Here the ball comes. Zaradka in the end zone, throwing it right in the middle. The open
What
wide
a
receiver.
play.
Wow.
Wow, what a pass.
The
And
open
just dropped it. Dropped it. Zaraka threw a perfect pass.
Number 18.
Incredible.
Incredible. Number 18, Podavit, who made a nice catch in the first half, was really close to have a gain on this long pass, very well thrown by Luke Zaradka. He dropped the ball, and now we have 4th down with the punter in the end zone. So I was aware that was possible. My assistant director, Andrea Ghezzi, on my left side, He's saying you were right. It was Potsdam, but I saw number 18, so I was wrong.
Oh
Very
God.
nice
What
catch. My
a
God, what a
return.
punt return.
Incredible.
Yes,
Incredible.
yes,
Incredible
yes,
return.
absolutely.
What a catch.
What a catch. What a catch.
What a catch.
Well, Stefano Tunisi made a good job kicking the ball from an awful position, let me say. And but
And the
punt
Serbian
return-
punt returner
Excellent.
did something incredible. Caught the ball on the fly and brought it up about 15, 20 yards. Just
Yes.
on the fly. Incredible.
He made an excellent job, absolutely.
And I think he had a little bit, he got hit pretty good. Or the Italian tackler actually is down.
Yeah.
Or they're both down. 31, the returner, and the Italian tackler.
Yeah.
We can't see the number.
Yeah,
Looks like number
Alex
2.
Ferrari. number
Alex
2,
Ferrari.
who relieved Andrea Benoni in the last place in the outside linebacker
What a hit.
position. Yeah,
What
what
a
a
hit.
hit. Very,
What a
very, very
hit.
hard.
What a return. That's some very good football we're seeing here tonight,
Yeah,
Manfredi.
yeah.
Very
the
good.
The game is absolutely fantastic. So now the ball is in Serbian hands. Lukic is back on the ground on the field. The gridiron. The ball is on the 23 and will be a first down. But the quarterback called a timeout. There's some confusion on the field now. And
Well, Manfredi, this is, if we got to look at a close game, this is Serbia already took 2 timeouts. This is not good for them.
Yeah.
Obviously, little confusion, a few problems. This could cost them in the end.
yes, and now we have 3 minutes and 37 seconds in the third quarters. Time left. With Italy still in possession of 3 timeouts and Serbia just 1. And as you said, this is not very good for them.
Yeah, they gave up a timeout defensively right away on the second play of the second half, and now they took another timeout. Of course, this is a very important drive for them. They have to
Absolutely.
put points on the board right now, or else Team Italy is going to start. The clock will be starting in the favor of Team Italy.
Crucial drive. Lukic asking for the ball. Ball comes, the ball is in the middle. Number 28, the running backs, is still diving very well. Very good effort by Novakovic.
Italian defense is a little bit under pressure this half.
Yeah.
But some great individual efforts. We saw the play by Mikiti was incredible.
Now we have Luka Kova, nicknamed Piotta, that is playing the nose tackle position. A very big guy, heavy and strong to control dives and leads. Quarterback Lukic in the middle. The ball is underthrown. Some complaints by the wide receiver, the number 87.
I think 87 is complaining.
Stefan
quite-
Duric is complaining to the
Duric is-
quarterback. He was considering himself open in the middle of the end zone and said, "Throw me the ball, throw me the ball.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball.
Give me the ball here."
But yeah, we just gotta. Everybody's got to keep their calm. It's a very long game yet. We got another quarter yet, and a lot of things can happen.
3rd and 5. Lukic dropping back. The ball is in the corner. No way. Too long.
Very covered very well by the Italian defense. Michiti,
double coverage.
double coverage from Michiti, and I can't see the Arioldi. Very, very good coverage. I mean, the
Both
throw would have had
players,
to been
yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, and difficult because over the shoulder, so resulting in an overthrown pass.
4th down, here it comes.
4th down comes, and kicker is on the field to try a field goal. Number 10, Darko Klazan, ready to kick the ball. Special teams ready. The ball is kicked, and the ball is out of the post. So for Serbian team, The score stays in 2-0. Italy is leading 17 points. The Italian defense suffered quite a bit in this last drive.
It was a very difficult drive. The defense has been on the field a lot this half already, but you know they bended, but they didn't break. So it's 17-0, and Serbian kicker has already missed 2 field goals, which can be very crucial.
Yes, so this is the importance to have good kickers and don't miss those attempts. Luke Zaratka escaping to Ricciardulli, who was making a miracle, but he dropped the ball. Incredible. Both they were trying to make a miracle. Zaratka escaping on his right side, finding Ricciardulli on the sideline. They were just
an inch away.
Yeah, just an inch away to make a miracle. Second and 10.
Miracle and a huge play.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. Ricciardulli in the backfield with Zaranka. We got another lead play with Ricciardulli, which was basically stopped for no gain.
Yes.
Or very little gain.
Very little, very little. It will be a 3rd and 9. So now looks like the game, the early game, Switzerland, Israel, with the team blocked in 10 yards.
Yeah.
Zaratka asking the ball, ready to pass the ball. As time, he threw the ball.
And we got a pass interference.
We got a pass interference, yes.
And very clear pass interference on the sideline.
We have a pass interference, the defender number 2, if I am right. That now I will try to find on the Serbian roster, Alexa Dokic, charged of a pass interference, with Zaratka throwing desperately a sidearm pass to reach the wide receiver on the second pole of the chain. That results in a penalty, a huge opportunity for Team Italy to move the chain, having a new first down.
1st and 10, and the drive continues. And we've got 4th quarter. Oh, no, timeout.
No, timeout.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
See, I put my glasses on,
it's
Manfredi,
okay.
so I can see now.
No, Coach, it's really okay because I'm dealing with several distances, the paper on the table, the screen on the table, the board so far, and the game that is a million yards away from us.
But, and our age.
And yeah. Don't say it. Don't say this.
Okay, that's all right. Well, we got our glasses on, folks, so we're trying to help you see the game and comment as best as we can. We have a timeout here, and very interesting game. When we promised you a very good half of football, and we're keeping our promise.
Yeah, absolutely. With 1 minute and 59 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Italy is stepping back on the field for a 1st and 10 situations with the ball on the 31-yard line. Serbia is trying to adjust coverage and defensive settings to contain the Italian offense that can count on a lot of skilled players able to make the difference. Ricciardulli in motion to the right side. Zaratka looking for a wide receiver. Very long pass. The pass is towards Giacomo Bonanno.
Almost intercepted.
Yes, with some contacts probably on the spot.
Yeah, the ball was up in the air. It could have gone. We could have seen a pass interference. We could have.
Yes, we have Zaratka with 16 on 26 attempts and 1 interception, 9 and 18 attempts. Lukic, no interception at all. Zaratka asking the ball, 2 receivers each side, another screen. The ball comes to Luco Trone that is able to stay on the field and rolling out for a first down. Huge play.
Huge play. If I had to vote for somebody right now as an MVP, I would definitely vote for Luca Trone. What a heart this football player has.
Yeah.
He just never stops.
Never stops, never give up, and he was the MVP in the Friday game. So is demonstrating how much he would like to stay in the game and make the difference for Italy team.
What a player. What a player. A lot of heart, and the screen game is being very effective. The Serbian team has not been able to stop the screen.
Play action, Zaratka towards an outside route that never hit a wide receiver. Now some discussions on the fields between Richard Uli and another defender on the Serbian side.
The Serbians brought a blitz, and the Italian offensive line and Richard Dooley did not pick up the blitz, and Zaranka took a big hit from the Serbian outside linebacker.
Yes, 2nd and 10, ball on 47. The ball goes to Richard Dooley that tried to turn around on the left side, and after that he got a tackle grabbed on the jersey by the outside linebacker from Team Serbia. There's no gain on the play, and it will be a 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11. This is a very physical game.
Yes.
Football fans, this is a very good game of half of football. The defenses are really playing hard, and it's football the way it should be, Manfredi.
And Richard Dooley is coming from a disease because he suffered a kind of virus in the first days of the week, while Zaratka is trying to throw the ball very away to Michele Marchini, but the ball was absolutely impossible to be received by the Italian wide receiver. Richard Dooley had a bad experience coming to the Italian camp because he suffered a stomach virus in the first days, so he had to recover and probably is not in perfect shape.
Of the form, yeah.
But he's trying to do his best as the whole team on the field.
Yeah, this is a very, very physical game. The offensive and defensive lines are really 4th down.
Yeah.
We had a illegal man downfield, number 79, Domenico Caroli.
Yes.
The second penalty of the game, which is not very usual of Domenico.
No, Domenico is a very disciplined player, but
Benedictine College in Kansas.
Yeah,
2 years at Benedictine College. Yep.
Huge experience in college in U.S.
And 2 years at a junior college in Arizona. So coached by an ex-American football player that played in Italy in the 1980s and 90, Coach Mickey Bell.
The punt is quite good. We saw a long battle between the gunners and the protectors on the Serbian side. So the ball finished into a 30 yards line situation with 1st and 10 to Serbia offense. Now Italian offense is not gaining results in this part of the game in the third quarters when the time left on the clocks is 42 seconds. 2 timeouts Italy, 1 timeout Serbia. 3-man fronts. The defense, 2 wide receivers each side. The quarterback is handing off the ball to the running back number 28, Novakovic. Looks like a 1-yard gain on the line of scrimmage. Very good reactions by the Italian defense against this dive straight in the middle. Lukic ready to have the ball once again, setting behind, throwing the ball in the middle, very well covered, the wide receiver.
Italian defense is, oh no,
I think this
that's not
flag
called
is
for.
too much.
Well, you just got to be careful. And
Yes, they must be careful and play fair as always.
but,
In football, we expect.
but the referee was a little bit anxious on that call, I think.
I think so. I don't want to say because I don't want to.
Yeah, we don't want to
look
influence.
like and want to influence with our comment, but well, in the momentum where you're playing and you are just right there, it's quite impossible
Yeah,
to stop yourself and,
Forlai
and
could have
vanishing
not
yourself.
stopped. Yeah, I mean it was impossible. I mean the guy, he was right on the on the offensive player that was being tackled. So I just, and he tried to avoid him. So I think it's very
Targeting.
targeting.
Oh, disqualified players.
I can't believe that call.
If I heard well, I heard about targeting and disqualification. But which number? I didn't understand. Have you heard
I heard
number?
I heard 22
22 look like Forlai.
Forlai, which is not that kind of player. I just don't.
Never
I've-
seen by Federico Forlai
I've
something like
coached,
that. So
I've coached Federico Forlai for many years. He's not a kind of player that targets. So that's
we will try to go deep this while the quarter is over. So they might switch the field. That's what they are doing now. The penalty was charged to Italy. The chain must be changed, and effectively, Federico Forlai, as you can see on the screen, is walking away because was charged of targeting, and as the rules said, disqualified. But I think it's a call that I would like to see
I'd
to
like
watch
to see.
again.
Yeah, I don't know if we can see a replay, but I don't. Federico's not that kind of ball player. I just
Well,
don't.
well, it depends because targeting means that you are hitting with the crown of your helmet to a defenseless wide receiver. But that I think that doesn't
wasn't the
that
case.
Wasn't the case. Yes, absolutely. But
Well,
anyhow,
okay,
first and
let's-
10, Team
first-
Serbia.
We got to bounce back. The Italian defense.
We respect officials' decisions anyway, and they are much closer than us in the field. Trips left, Team Serbia, single back, looking for the right pattern, and I think the ball is incomplete.
Incomplete. Excellent play by Cacialupi.
Absolutely
Excellent play. Wow.
Excellent play. Yeah, very
Just
tight coverage.
Very tight coverage. Defense the ball perfectly. Broke on the ball and just made sure that the Serbian receiver did not hold on.
So we will have a 2nd and 10 with the ball on the 47-yard line. Again, trips left on Serbia offense. Lukic with the ball, dropping back, looking for the wide receiver, decide to run himself the second stick for a huge first down. And some hits now are coming up. There is a lot of pressure. Both teams are playing hard.
Playing very hard, very physical. Very hard, very physical.
There is a flag on the spot where Lukic ran outside. So probably something with hitting on the back or personal foul.
We got another personal foul call on the field. Let's see who on the offense.
On the offense. So the ball goes back. So there's no first down. And the ball is back after the application spot. So the ball has been moved back to 10 yards. 15 yards, sorry. And will be 2nd and 11. Lukic screen on the left, wide receiver, got the ball, number 5 on the Serbian roster.
For a big gain of but they did not get the first down. We're 3rd down and about a long Long yard and a half, almost 2 yards.
Milos Kolibar, the wide receiver, who ran the ball to the 40-yard line for this 3rd and 2 situation. 11 minutes actually left in this 4th quarter. Novakovic again in the middle, straight away for a 1st down, 6 yards run. Now
First
the Italian
down.
D-line look like a little bit tired. We have Lorenzo Dalle Piagge, Bernardoni, and Elia Viviani in the 3-man front. Very well carried the ball in the last play. Lukic on the ball, trips right. Novakovic again with the linebackers and D-line closing up. Flags again and again with Vince Romano.
I think this one was drawn by the Serbian bench. They were just going, A, and then a referee threw a flag. I'm sorry, but that...
I don't know. I saw Vince Romano and Roccotiello coming up to tackle the ball carrier, but the foul is charged to Italian defense as a personal foul, and that moves the ball forward towards the goal line for a huge gain that result in a 1st and 10 situation with the ball on the 10-11 yards line, I think. China is setting down.
There's a lot of time in this clock, 10 minutes, 21 seconds.
10 minutes,
There's
21
a lot
seconds.
of football left.
Yeah.
Italian defense has got to step it up right now.
The ball is on the 15, 1st and 10. 2 and 2, the wide receiver. Lukic, handoff to Novakovic, that is pumping very well in the middle. Flags again. So now the game is going to be a little bit warm. And I don't understand if it's something about face mask or hitting late, or probably both sides players are tired.
Very physical. It's on this penalty is on Team Serbia. I think what happened was that the running back was down, and offensive lineman kind of piled into to push the offensive the running back a little bit forward.
Can be. And well, players are on the field since 7. That means 2 hours and 10.
Personal foul, offense number 68, 15 yards, 2nd down.
Yes, Vincent, you were absolutely right.
Yep.
Charger to Team Serbia, 15 yards back for a 2nd and 20 now, and the ball on the 26.
The Serbian team is very aggressive, very powerful, but a little bit undisciplined, because a lot of these penalties has cost them.
Yes, quite a bit.
Italian team is a little bit more poised, even if we had some penalties on this drive.
Yes, it's 10 penalties, 96 yards on Team Serbia. Lukic is throwing the ball, and the wide receiver had a couple of seconds
Had the ball in his hands, and then
with the ball bouncing.
Yeah, he was complaining that he wasn't getting the ball. So
yeah, well thrown by the quarterback.
Perfectly thrown.
Perfectly on the right side for another pattern. We were discussing about penalties, while Italy has 11 penalties and 115 yards.
Wow.
So basic as the game is balanced also in penalties. Lukic ready for the snap. Ball comes. He decides to run in the middle alone. Really uncovered. He made a run incredible.
What a
and
play.
get what a play, and get a 1 yard line.
What a play.
Good decision by the Serbian quarterback to run the ball himself.
Very athletic move.
Yeah.
Cut inside and then headed for the end zone. Very strong.
Yeah, he's a very well skilled player. And now the ball is on the 1 yard line for a first and goal. Italian defense must set the situations. Lukic running the ball again, but there's no gain on this run. That means the ball is still on the 1 yard line for a second down and goal.
It was the same thing we were talking about in the first game. Maybe in a short yardage situation, going under center is not too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
Yeah,
losing
because
2 yards.
you have less time for gain something. Again. Lukic this time is able to score. Touchdown. He runs behind the right guard, finding a way and the daylight to score a touchdown that sets the first 6 points in this game, in the fourth quarter of the Italy versus Serbia game for the first place of this tournament, with 8 minutes and 56 seconds left. So now it's much more interesting.
It's a ball game, Manfredi. It's 9 minutes of exciting football left for our fans, European football fans. Oh, we got a penalty.
Yeah, we got a penalty that now we will see, because the Italians are complaining that someone moves on the O-line, and obviously the O-line is complaining about forcing by the D-line.
Exactly.
So everybody's complaining
Everybody's
for
complaining,
something.
yeah.
And
We're not complaining, Manfredi. There
we are not.
No, we're watching a good football game. That's
Absolutely. Very proud of those teams on the field. And the call is defense offside. So half distance, and the ball again on the field to be kicked by number 10, Gojic.
He has already missed 2 field goals in the game, so let's see what
Yep.
happens. Oh, he hits this one.
I think this is very good, and it is. So now the score is 17-7, 10 points the difference, with Italy that is going to have the ball in the next kickoff return.
The turnover created by Michiti in the beginning of the third quarter now is very big, very big.
Absolutely.
That might be the play of the game.
Yes, that stripping made a difference because allowed Italy to have a long possession. Now Italy is going to receive the ball, prepared with the hands team, a million players in 10 yards, very close to the ball, with a single returner deep on the field. Kicker is kicking the ball. The ball is a kind of squib onside.
Yeah, not a very good onside
Not a very
kick.
good onside kick. Anyway, this is also a violation, because according to the rules, the ball cannot go outside directly. That means that Italy will have an option in managing the next possession. The referee comes in the middle of the legal procedure on the kicking team. And Team Italy has the first down with the ball on the spot where the ball was out, plus 5 yards. And this results in a 1st and 10 in a very good position with the ball on the 46 yards line. I don't know that with the 8 minutes on the clock, an onside kick now was the right decision.
I would have kicked it deep. I think the defense is playing well. I think they put Italy in a very good field position.
Now the ball was for Nick Ricciardulli, that was stopped hardly by the D-line for a tackle for loss of about 5 yards. And this comes out with a second down and 15 yards with 8 minutes 26 seconds left on the clock, and full power formation for the Italian side with two tight ends. Zaratka claps in hand for the ball. The ball goes to Richard Dulino. It's a fake. Zaratka keeps the ball for a fade. Thrown the flag by the side judge.
I think there's about two
yeah.
penalties. A holding and a pass interference, and they're
yeah.
gonna let's start it over again.
Yes, I think so, Coach. We will have a penalty on receiver and probably an holding on the O-line. I like the selection to play a fake with power formation and then try to find an open wide receiver, a running back in this situation. That was Luca Trone. Now there are some personnel changing, and the call comes. Penalties decline and penalties
Offset.
result in offset. So
Second down.
15 yards.
8 minutes, 4 seconds, 17-7. Blue Team Italia is beating Serbia in a very, very exciting and physical football game.
Yes, with two timeouts, Italy, and one timeout left, Serbia.
Luca Trone is back in the game.
Yeah. Staying on Luke Zaratka's side. The ball comes now. Here we are. Luke escapes, trying a screen towards, I think, Gregorio Barbagallo, yes, that completed the pass, but not a real gain. We lost 2 yards.
Yeah, it looks like the Serbian defense has adjusted a bit to the
the
screens.
mid-screen.
Yeah.
Especially mid-screens. And now we will have a third and 17, I think.
3rd and 17.
Italy and Serbia are tying the first downs, 12 both. And the referee blow the whistles, timeout Italy. So now we have one timeout left with 7 minutes 20 seconds. This is a crucial moment of the game for Team Italy, trying to be effective on this third and very long situation, because 17 yards are separating the line of scrimmage to the first down. So Coach Giuliano called a timeout to adjust the offensive play for the next play.
I think what we need to do right now is to play safe, try to get close down this big third down, maybe divide it. Try to get get into a position where the fourth down play can either be a punt, or if we get close enough, we can try to go for it.
Yes, in a short situation, you mean?
Yep. So I think it's very important that we have no penalties, play smart, disciplined football right now.
Total offenses, Serbia 47 plays, 209 yards, Italy 48 per 255. Italy comes up with 2 wide receivers each side. Zaratka ready for the ball. Ball comes. Zaratka is looking for a wide receiver. Now he's escaping outside, rolling left, throwing the ball out of bounds. But there is another flag behind the Italian
Looks like
O-line.
Offensive holding.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see what I think it's going to be. The Serbians are going to elect for a fourth down.
Well, yes, and in their shoes, I would decline.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fourth down.
So it's fourth down that forced Italy to punt the ball, and now
We've got a very good punter in Stefano De Tunisi. So
yeah, Italy has a very, very good punter in Stefano Di Tunisi, and 7 minutes on the clock to manage the game. Serbia showing a blocking punting team with a single returner deep in the middle. So I expect to have a punt on a corner. Stefano Di Tunisi kicked the ball very high and right. The ball is bouncing and the ball is dead after 99 Giacomo Insom catch, stopping the action on the 35-yard line. Serbia ready to go back on the field with the offense squad. Italy with the defense on the field. Dalle Piagge, Insom, and Bernardoni on the D-line, and Diego Gennaro, I guess, for a four-man front. Arturo Morara, Caccialupi, the two corners. The ball is in the running back hands. Novakovic that tries to escape towards an off tackle on the left. Not a big gain this time, just 1 yard.
Italy switched up defenses on the first down play, and was going to a four-man front, and stopped the running play dead in its tracks. Interesting to see this change in defense.
Yes. Now we have Carlo Racco, Vince Romano, and Alex Ferrari, who's making the tackle right now, playing the linebacker position, and Rocco Tiello and Mikiti playing the safeties. The gain is 7 or 8 yards with a situation that comes up with a 3rd and 1, and the ball on a 44. Ball in the middle, Novakovic again. This time there is no gain.
Nothing at all.
And Vince Romano made a big play.
Huge play by Vince Romano.
Stopping the run of the Serbian running back for a tackle for a loss in inches, probably. And now a crucial decision for the Serbian coaching staff that he's on the 44, and they try to go for it with the quarterback.
I think
it's a 4th and 1.
It's the right call. There's 5
right
minutes.
call with a shotgun position. Lukic is looking for the wide receiver. Now it's running himself the ball for a good first down. Yes, he's attracting the coverage, looking deep on the field while he was running the ball, rolling on the right. Good goal and very well executed.
Very well executed. He saw the receivers downfield covered, and he was able to beat contain on the Italian left defensive side.
I guess if it was a cold bootleg or just a quarterback decision. Lukic dropping back. The ball is on the air. No way. The ball is 10 yards away from the closer wide receiver, number 87. Stefan Duric was complaining for some contacts. There are no flags on the field. 2nd and 10. So what do you think? Was a quarterback decision?
I think he just decided himself. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
decided.
a quarterback.
Yeah.
Quarterback decision. He just pulled down the ball, saw everybody's covered, and he made the play.
Okay. Anyhow, he made the right the right call.
Very good
play.
decision.
Very good decision.
Keeping the drive alive.
Yes. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 50. Lukic again dropping back, throwing the ball. The wide receiver, number 1, made a great catch. Absolutely great catch.
What a play.
Vojin Milic for this first down. Well, this quarterback is very good in finding probably not a very long arm, but almost precise in finding his targets. Ball handed off to Novakovic that has a very good basic speed that allows him to go behind the left tackle for 8 yards gain. Now Italian defense is suffering a little bit the pressure. Some rotations and shift in the backfield, in the linebacker positions. Lukic threw.
Terrible throw.
Terrible throw.
Terrible throw and a strange call on 2nd and short.
Yeah, strange call. The intended wide receiver was number 89 with the name of. I cannot find on the roster number.
Yeah, it's
No, I found it.
Very difficult for us because the roster is
Filip
not in
Nedeljkovic, the intended wide receiver. I think the Italian defense now is a bit tired, and is suffering the
Yeah.
powerful game that Team Serbia is
a little bit
showing.
what we were saying. You know, the Team Serbia defense was on the field a lot. Now it's been, basically all of the fourth quarter, the Team Italy defense has been on the field.
Some personal change on the field for Team Italy. Lukic dropping back again. The ball is towards number 5.
And it's caught.
Yeah, caught and very well.
And a first down.
First down, very well done by Milos Kolibar, number 5 wide receiver. On an outer pattern, he had jumped out on the 10 yards line. So next situation will be 1st and goal on the 10.
Very, very, very good football game. Coach Manfredi, it's been very physical, been very exciting. We're offering some
Yeah.
very good football to the European football fans.
Yeah,
Great,
Lukic
great
decide
play.
to run
Great
on the
play.
right, and great play by
Insom.
Insom, Giacomo Insom, a player from Grizzlies Roma, that was very able to contain the quarterback on the outside, impeding him to gain too much yards. So the second down will be a 2nd and goal on the 9-yard line. Well done by the Italian defense. I think that the Lukic is going to run again himself in a kind of drive. Now the ball is on the air as a touchdown. Perfectly thrown to number 89. And Serbia scores the 2nd touchdown in the game with Filip Nedeljkovic again. That sets the score actually for 17-13 with 2 minutes and 59 seconds.
Wow, what a game. What a game.
What a game.
The first half was all Team Italy. The second half is all Team Serbia. It's,
Especially the fourth quarter.
fourth quarter was incredible. And, wow, those 2 field goals that the Serbian kicker missed are very, very important right now.
The ball is kicked, but anyway, it's good. Congratulations to the kicker. And 17-14.
It's a 3-point game, I'm afraid. It's
Yeah. 3 point.
3-point game.
3 point game.
So, well,
Okay.
we promised you a good football game, and,
We are having it.
we kept our promise, right?
Absolutely. A good football, interesting game, tough, with strong teams battling on the field. Now, psychologically, it's very important to keep the squad, especially Italy, on the spot. The kickoff return is a full hands team on the field to manage the onside that supposedly is coming up. The kick is deep. The returner is looking at the ball. Podavite that catches
Wow.
the ball going out.
Wow, very bad field position again. That
Yep.
special teams have been killing Team Italy this half.
Yeah, and we have the ball on the 8-yard line. Not a very good position on the field to play offensively.
With 2 minutes
But
and 55 in the
it's
game.
what they have, so we must deal with this.
We've got to get a first down. We've
Yeah,
got to get a
we've
first
gotta
down.
get
That's
a
one first down at a time. I'm Freddie.
Yes, one step at a time. And 17-14, Italy is leading the game. One timeout left each side. 2 minutes, 55 seconds. What a game tonight. Zaratka for the ball. Looking deep, looking deep. The ball is on Cotrone's hands. that runs a screen with a short gain or 2 yards gain.
2 yards.
Yes, not bad.
Luca Trone is, like I said, a very, very good football player.
Yeah.
Has a big heart and never stops. That's
Never stops. It's a kind of player you can count on
in this
every
kind of a
time.
situation.
Every time. 2nd and 8. Luca Trone and Lucas Radka in the backfield. Trips left, Team Italy. Serbia defense with a 4-man front. Ball comes, Lucas Radka faking very well. I was surprised.
Very good
And
play.
looked
Very-
like to be a first down.
It's very close. No, it's a first down.
First down.
And it was first down by Luca Trone.
Yeah, once again, as my dear friend Marco Muti would say, Luca Trone get the first down. So I really trust in this running back. All our team is a powerful squad, but we see Luca Trone making a big effort tonight. Saratka ready to have the ball. Trips left, Team Italy. Check the defense. Here we are. Ball coming, and the running back who had the ball, the end off, I didn't see the number.
I think it was Cutrone.
Let's see who's coming out.
Timeout Team Serbia. No more timeouts. What? We did mention that before, Manfredi, that the timeout situation would have been very important. And Here it is.
And we have 1 timeout left, Italy.
Here it
0
is.
timeout, Serbia. 1 minute 31 seconds left in this last quarter of this incredible game.
Italy needs to keep the ball in the middle of the field.
Yes, and let the clock running.
Click the run, and I think we might have enough just to bring it home. It's 2nd and 10. It's I think we got 2 very crucial plays right now.
Yeah, absolutely. The ball on the 17-yard line with a 2nd and 10, and Italy setting for the next selection. Let's see the call that Coach Davide Giuliano and his entire staff decide for the next crucial play. What a game, Coach.
What a game.
What a game.
It just shows you that the European football level is raising. This is a Group B game, and we're seeing some very, very good football.
Absolutely. The winner will be sent to a qualification game with Team Denmark. Lucas Radka, a good screen on the left. Very well executed. The wide receiver was, I think, Tommaso Finadri or Gregorio Barbagallo, probably. I didn't see exactly.
The important thing, it's 3rd down and the clock is running.
Yeah, 3rd down, clock running, 105, 104, 103, and it's a 3rd down, so this make the situation absolutely interesting, let me say.
Well, if
Italy is leading 17 to 14.
and Italy might not even need a first down.
43, 40, probably a delay of game.
No, we called timeout.
There's a flag on the field.
Oh, there is. Okay, I thought Team Italy was going to call a timeout.
The field judge threw the flag. There is a timeout, Italy. Final timeout. No more timeout on the field tonight with 40 seconds.
Exciting game. What an exciting game.
Yeah, absolutely. 40 seconds left. Italy is leading by 3 points, 17-14 to Team Serbia. They are competing for the first place of this qualifying tournament for the European Championship, Group B1. The Group B2 is going to be played in Great Britain in 2 weeks with Netherlands, Great Britain, Russia, and I say Netherlands, Russia, Great Britain. I'm missing one. Czech Republic.
Czech
sorry.
Republic, yes, which
We are quite tired.
we're tired, and
at
this
this
has
time.
been a very, very
It's
exciting game.
2 hours, 36 minutes here behind the microphone.
And we had a
And
game
we
before.
had a game at 3
before this.
o'clock, so I'm sorry to be a little bit tired. 40 seconds left on the clock. Italy leading by 3 points. And look like they are going for a victory formation. Third down, 5 yards. Letting the clock going. Yes, that is. Clock is running. Clock is running. Oh, a flag in the middle. There are some struggles between players. Nobody there wants to lose this game.
That
And
just stopped the clock. That's terrible.
that's terrible. Yes,
That's
but
terrible.
that depends. Depends the penalty because can affect the Italian strategy as well the Serbian one. So the penalty is if he's against Serbia, can be good for Italy. If is the opposite, can be a drama for the Italian side.
There's only 30 seconds left. If the penalty is against Team Italy, then they will be forced to punt, I would have to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
After the play was over, that ball, personal foul, defense number 9.
Team Serbia.
15 yards, first down.
The penalty
And
is
the game is
against
over.
Team
The
Serbia,
game is
and
over.
The game is over because the chain will be moved for a first down. So Team Italy will call again probably a victory formation. That
Very, very good game.
yeah, very good game.
Congratulations to both the teams. This was a very good football game.
Yes, wait for the call and everything just to make sure what's going on. Yes, what we said.
Yeah, exactly
Victory
what I
from
said.
action, first and 10, 30 seconds. The clocks will start with the snap as regularly in the 2 minutes period. So Italy is going towards the next step. Another flag, but this is
No.
this is something that we don't like to see on the field.
After such a very good football
There is
game,
I understand there is a lot of frustration on the field, especially on the Serbian side, but this is football. It was a very tough game and a tight one with both teams competing in I think in a nice way to make the football possible. And Italy won.
Italy won.
Italy won.
17-14.
17-14.
A great football game.
So Italy is ready to go up and compete probably against Denmark in 27. The program is still running, and congratulations to all our guys in blue and the coaching staff and the federation and us football to have organized this event. Congratulations to Team Serbia. They played a very tough game, and they made all the best they can to stay on the field and competing in the highest level possible. Coach, your comment.
Well, a win is a win. It's a beautiful win in a city like Lignano Sabbiadoro. The Italian national team goes forward. That's a great result. It's a great result for Italian football. A very hard fought football game. And let me tell you, it's great because the Italian football and the European football is rising. If I had to vote for my favorite football player or my MVP for this game, I would definitely vote for Luca Trone and for the whole Italian team defense, even if the second half was very difficult.
Well,
Congratulations to the
congratulations.
federation
Yeah.
and congratulations to the organization. It's always beautiful to see a great event, a football event in Italy.
Absolutely. So the final situation is Israel fourth place, Switzerland third, Serbia second, and Italy on the first. That allows the blue team to go up and compete versus Team Denmark in 2017 for the next step to the European Championship in Germany, Berlin. So the program is running. Congratulations to the coaches and the athletes. They play tonight. Very close game and football, a real football game. And I'm very proud to comment it with you, Coach. In the
Thank you very much. I appreciate being called to do this activity, commenting such a nice 2 football games. I congratulate the organization. I congratulate the blue team. Very nice to see Team Israel here for the first time. I think this is beautiful signs for football in Europe to grow. So I hope this continues.
Yes, absolutely. I'm very glad to have you here tonight. It was an experience for me to comment in English 4 games in a row. That's not my native language, but I try. We survived.
We survived. Even if English is my native language, but I survived.
Yeah, we survived both. So thanks to all our listeners and viewers. Thanks to join us, to stay with us during this event and those beautiful days in Lignano Sabbiadoro. Thanks for staying with us. I hope we provide a service. I would like to thank you to ASO Football and especially Andrea Ghezzi and the entire squad with our young cameraman, Tommy, that is right on my left side, making a big effort to provide the best image possible, and all the friends, Simone Mingole and Andrea Miranda, that were providing radio comments. So Italy won. We are going towards the next step. Thanks for staying with us. Enjoy your night. Let's go party. From Vincent Argondizzo and Manfredi Leone, bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.